Hello students, today in this video we are going to discuss the third part of accountancy, and the first chapter of third book is financial statement of the company. This is second part of this chapter. So let's start. Vikas Limited has an authorized capital of 40 lakh divided into equity shares of 10 each. Vikas Limited has authorized capital. Authorized capital is that capital that company can issue in his lifetime. Okay. So 40 lakh rupees is authorized capital, and it is divided into equity shares of 10 each. It means the company has authorized share of 4 lakh. The company invited application for 3 lakh equity shares. It means company has issued 3 lakh shares of 10 each, that is 30 lakh rupees. 30 lakh rupees shares are issued in a market. Okay. Company invite the shares and the amount was payable on application 3 rupees, on allotment 5 rupees, and on final call 2 rupees. Okay. The public applied for 2,80,000 shares. Public applied for 2,80,000 shares, and all the money was duly received. Okay. Company issued 3 lakh equity share, but public applied only for 2,80,000 shares, that is 28 lakh rupees only. So you have to show how share capital will appear in balance sheet of the company, and also prepare notes to account. Okay. So here is the solution. First of all, you have to prepare notes to account. Authorized capital was 4 lakh equity share. How you calculated it? We have divided 40 lakh rupees by 10 each. Okay. So authorized capital is 4 lakh equity share of 40 lakh rupees. Issued was 3 lakh equity share of 10 each, but subscribed and fully paid up by 28 lakh rupees only. 28 lakh rupees only, because the public subscribed only for 2,80,000 equity share of each. And in the question it is mentioned that all the money is received, duly received. Here all the money was duly received, nothing is left. 3 plus 5 plus 2, that is equals to 10 rupees were received on 2,80,000 share. So 28 lakh rupees is received. And how you show this in the balance sheet? So you have to mention it in current year of the balance sheet. You have know the format of the balance sheet. First of all, organization name and extract of balance sheet as at, you have to put date here, year here. So in the heads of equity and liabilities, the first foremost head is shareholders fund, because it is shares. So you have to mention it in the shareholders fund and under the subheading of share capital, that is 28 lakh. Also you have to mention notes number to here, so the examiner can refer your notes for seeing the calculation, how you calculated it. Okay. So this question end here. Now we going to discuss next question, which is a much higher level, bit harder from this question. Okay. MN Limited has authorized capital of 50 lakh divided into equity shares of 10 each. MN Limited has authorized capital of 50 lakh of 10 each, that means 5 lakh share was authorized. The company invited application for 3 lakh shares, that means company issue 30 lakh rupees shares in market. Application for 2,75,000 was share received. You have to read full question, after that you have to calculate. Okay. All call were made, were duly received, except the final call of 3 per share on 5,000 share. Okay. That means on 2,70,000 shares we receive full amount, that is 10 rupees, but on 5,000 share 3 rupees, that means 5 3s are 15. It is arrear amount. We have not received yet. After that, 4 lakh of the shares on the final call were not received and were forfeited. Company has right to forfeit share if the applicant is failed to pay final call money. Okay, so how share capital will be appear in the balance sheet of the company? As per schedule 3rd part 1st of the Companies Act 2013. Also prepare notes to account. It is very important question. You have to see it very proper way, in a very concentrated way. So here is the solution. Okay, first of all, ignore this part. You have to pay attention to notes to account. So authorized capital was 5 lakh equity share of 10 each. In a previous question I showed you how to calculate the number of shares. Issued capital is 3 lakh equity share 10 each, that is 30 lakh rupees. Subscribed and fully paid up capital, that is 2,70,000, because on 5,000 we have not received final call, that is 3 rupees. So fully paid up capital is 27 lakh rupees. Subscribed but not fully paid up. How? You have to see this on this 1,000 equity shares of 10 each mentioned, because 5,000 was a arrear, and in the next part of question it is mentioned 4,000 shares were forfeited. That means we have received money on 1,000 shares. Okay, it is quite easy. So the 1,000 equity share of 10 each, that is 10,000, and calls in arrear was 3,000 rupees. Okay, so we have received 7,000 rupees, right? And in last, share was forfeited. Share was forfeited. How much share is forfeited? That is 4,000 shares. Okay, and 3 rupees were not received. 4 3s are 12. That means 12,000 rupees are not received, and remaining, that is 7,000, because the par value is 10 rupees and we have not received 3 rupees, but 7 rupees is already received. So 28,000 rupees is already received, and we have forfeited this money, so it is also added in this. Okay, it is now the capital of the company. So what is the share capital of the company? That is 27,35,000. Okay, 27,35,000. And now how you put it in a share capital? 27,35,000 in a share capital head. Okay. The fifth question of your book is, on the 1st April 2016, X Limited has debited 3 lakh in reserves and surpluses as balance of statement of profit and loss account. You have to put attention, that is debit balance, that is loss. If it is credit balance, then it is the profit of the company, but it is debit balance, that is 3 lakh rupees. Okay. It earned a profit of 5 lakh for the year ended 31st March 2017. Loss of is 2016, and in 2017 they have very good amount, very good profit of 5 lakh. How would you show these items in balance sheet and notes to account? So here is the solution. First of all, we have to prepare notes to account. So it is shows in reserves and surpluses. Why it is shows in reserves and surpluses? Because it is a debit balance of reserves and surpluses as balance of statement of profit and loss account. So you have very careful in reading the question. So you have to decide in which head the particular item will be shown in the balance sheet. Okay. So surpluses are debit balance of profit and loss account. That means it is loss. You can show debit balance or negative balance in the bracket. Here you can see, you can show all the negative balance in bracket. And surplus of 2017, that is 5 lakh rupees, will be added to this, and you know it is a negative balance, it is a positive balance. So 2 lakh rupees will be debited in this account, will be credited. Okay, 2 lakh rupees will be credited in balance sheet because the previous year loss will be set off from the current year profit. Okay. So you can put negative balance in 2016 because it is the loss of the company, and in 2017 we set off previous loss and then we put the balance amount in reserves and surpluses. Okay. Hope you all understand all the questions, right? So what you have to done, whichever question I have discussed here, you have to solve in your notebook, and there are some more questions in your books, so you try to solve all the questions, and if there is any doubt you can discuss me in class. Okay. So here the video ends here. Hope you all understand all the topics. Thank you.